Hello there, welcome back to Sightless Gamer Hag, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. We are in the dark because we made some surprising progress last time. Well, I was surprised. I made progress I wasn't expected to. We got the body down. He's currently in this polar bear fridge. It's a whole thing. Let's get out of here. I haven't got my torch. So we managed to get the body down. Let's put here torch, flashlight in hand so we can get out. Oh, bullets. Let's get out of here. So we I did the jump. We got our coat. We spoke to Everett Clark. We managed to get the body down. We opened this whole area up. Just loads of stuff, really. So it's early evening, day 2. I think what I want to do is, because tomorrow, day 3, we can open the lock to get over to the other side. So I want to see if there's any like loose ends along here that we can wrap up before heading over there. I'm just going to drop all those bottles off that I found. We're going to do that. Let's get rid of that. See how much.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Oh, I didn't mean to press leave, so we're going to do that. We've done a job for Everett Clark as well.
And the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're
Ooh.
a richer man now.
So we're going to go and do that. Tell him about what we've done. We can now walk, because we're up this end. And we can now walk up there, so it's fine. Hello. We have a pass. We can go through here. There's nothing to see here, is there? Well, we looked at everything. What's this? Did we look at that last time?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change.
I don't have anyone to ring. What is this? What is this?
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. Sliding out, a drawer presents you the folders you already went through.
This is one of
is the handwritten note.
I had to cut this from the last video because it was getting too long. So this was one of the sacrifices. I explored this area when I did the jump. We found some files. We found a note for
Everart's shoes.
Leo.
Special whirling borscht. Water Everart's plants. Sweep office floor. More banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled. The drawer slides shut smoothly.
And we found a lot of financial information and the note for Leo and some other bits and pieces. It wasn't particularly relevant to the story, so I was like, I'm just going to cut it. I needed to cut something. So we're going to head back to Everett. And see if we can get some more information, because I have the body in the freezer at the moment because I feel like I missed something. Like, I feel like when I did the field autopsy, I missed something important. So I have him in there right now so that I can go back and... What is this? That wasn't there last time. What? Hang on. What is happening? Oh, it's not letting me click on that. Weird. Oh, hello, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before. Or is it because you said... Oh, it's Leo.
Container, nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on. Container, container, used to be Well Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you. Hi.
Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
I am not a scab, thank you very much. What is it with you people and scabs?
I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
It doesn't seem to be waiting for your answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
I'm not a scab, I'm worse, I'm a policeman. What are you doing with the containers? Where is everyone? The harbour is empty. Do you work here? Are you Leo, who wrote the note to make more banners? What is that container over there? Points to the container suspended from the crate. Okay, Emma. Let's see if it is, Leo.
Yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
Ooh.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I
Do
feel
love
like I
borscht.
could take on Mr. Renadam's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Ooh, who makes it?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it. I need tasks to click time along, you know what I mean?
Sure. You do.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
Let's...
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Ah, okay.
Bye-bye now.
Okay, so we've got a little task. That if I need to pull some time along, we can do that. Right, let's go and speak to Mr. Clark. Hello.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you chair.
Oh, thank you. I opened the door, you asked me, can we discuss the murder now?
I'm
There we
very
go.
glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
None of your
There's no
business.
way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
I've seen some racist mugs.
Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Pissing on Everart's Rainbow Coalition.
Wow.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is going to start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is going to be good.
Okay. The mug collection I mentioned was in the apartment. I found a similar mug in the trash with the hangman's closed. I heard about a connection between lynching and the strike. Like to hear what you know about it. Let's start with this one.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me.
Ugh.
I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what
Feels a
I
bit
do
smarmy.
best, helping people with the power of politics.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
Yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
I couldn't get to see you. That was complicated
Believe
enough.
me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine
Okay.
him into a high caliber case like this. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
He imitates bashing something with an imaginary baton. Great technique. You make a great sergeant. There's more to police than whacking an imaginary baton. Say nothing.
Of course, Harry. Stoic silence. I like that.
Ah, yes, stoicism.
Police officer. I'm not a real detective. You are.
That's all.
You're a
he's got to
politician.
say, subject.
You, sir, are a politician.
By now, I'm sure you figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest,
I
united in the
wonder.
spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
I wonder if the strikebreaker is one of the other guys.
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yesut, Seminole,
Yeah, that's what Joyce told us.
Salaritza. You name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Rachell into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Hold on, you have a village
Well,
elephant.
Harry, the elephant is metaphorical, and so is the village. But the mercs and their brutality are very real.
Go
Now,
on.
I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Wait, they moved the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't
Yeah,
what
you're
they
a big
used to
boy
be.
as well.
They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
It sounds it.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
Well, that ties with what we've known
By
so far.
Negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Who exactly did the
There's a
pushing?
militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood. Making sure everything runs
Howdy, boys.
smoothly. They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Hmm.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
Okay.
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea.
I was gonna say, I can't imagine
Titus
Titus saying that.
killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
I love that. Not the type of boys to get arrested. Okay.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
Okay. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do.
That's kind of what large corporations have historically
Last
done.
winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding.
Probably.
And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
I think maybe he is one of the Cronell guys then.
Of course. You're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me.
Okay, we're just going to go through options.
Tribunal? That sounds serious, Harry. We union men should be shitting ourselves. I wish you hadn't told me that. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Let's change the subject.
He's clearly
Okay.
happy about the tribunal.
You don't seem too worried about
Oh,
it.
Harry, what do I really think about the tribunal? You're trying to climb to second base with old Everard before you've even courted him properly.
Okay, fair enough. You mentioned a lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Awesome. Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself.
Ah.
Gotta love his initiative.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martin
Very
Hayes
diplomatic.
in mind.
Very diplomatic there, Rart.
Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Okay.
Allow him, the police, to ask his men the question.
I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me? I mean,
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
okay.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Cool.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with the Hardy Boys.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
No, I think that's everything.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open.
Bastard wide
I even
open.
wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike.
Okay.
I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martin Hayes. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun.
Oh.
But it's like I can't completely trust you.
Oh, he's gonna give me another job, isn't he?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
Come on then.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
I'm not a man of the left. I'm a patriot of Rachell. You're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. This is another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do. I mean... Let's try this one.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is. Company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
Okay. As long as it don't involve me doing anything too complicated.
I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Kim, what do you think of this? What are the signatures for? Fine, if I happen to be there, I can ask them. What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martin Hayes. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Can you imagine Kuno on roller skates? Oh, that's a really funny image. Oh my goodness.
There's a nameless clauses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Okay.
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Okay.
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit.
Okay. What will happen to the current
They are
occupants?
just going to have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Let's ask him.
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
Okay.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm going to hand you the keys to Martin Ains, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
Okay. Fine. If I'm there, I'll ask
You
them.
bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here,
Okay.
you need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carve.
Okay.
The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Okay.
Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in the Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist.
Okay. Let's ask some questions that we didn't ask before. There we go.
Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you. By all means, Harry.
Joyce.
What's on your mind? Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here. We're all
Pals?
trying to do what's best for Martin Ains. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I helped you get the body down. And I'm helping you find your gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
That's fine. I've just taken a load of her money.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
Are you sure? I find it a little odd.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
I have mixed emotions when I think about you.
Okay then, positive emotions it is. You like positive emotions.
I mean, I do. What happened to the previous negotiator?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this?
Okay.
Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
It's hard to say if he really lost his temper, or if this is another one of his tricks. This man almost never angers visibly.
Suspicious.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting.
Okay.
Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Okay. Why haven't you let Joyce in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Okay.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
I mean, he's got a good defensive line there where he's like, I'm not stopping her from seeing me. She's just not trying hard enough, which, we'll see.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
Okay.
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
Well, nobody's been telling me
Tell her
anything.
about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything.
I tell everyone about everything anyway. I do what I want.
This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
I could probably ask him some more.
Just kidding, but not too much.
I could probably ask him some more questions, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm a bit tired of. We're gonna get out of here. Where's my thing? Where can I go next? I should maybe. Let's just check. I've been getting some skill points and not looking at stuff. Oh, I've got a few. Let's see what I've got here. Let's put another skill point in authority. Let's put, yeah, another skill point in authority. Logic is done. Rhetoric, drawn, conceptualization. What's volition? Let's put one in volition. Okay. I want to keep a couple to hand. Why can't I can click on that, but it doesn't do anything. Maybe now is not the time. Okay. Let me have a little think. Let's go back to the whirling and rags. Because last time I failed an authority check with Titus, which is very frustrating. So I wanna, because I feel like that's how I'm going to move the investigation along, is by speaking to him. I've left him behind. You come in. I still need to interview the smoking guy. What else? I could do with a map, really. Where can I get a map from? I wonder if the bookshop has a map. I'm just going to pop in the bookshop and see if I can get a map. And then I could do... We'll go in the whirling and rags, I think. There isn't anything here, is there? No. Let's pop in the bookshop. Hello. I still have a horrible feeling I'm going to find her husband in a really unfortunate position. Let's see. What do we have here? I paid for my room tonight, haven't I? A quaint picture book brochure, very colourful. The tome with fascist magic, rather candid.
The plaque on the shelf reads, biographies of famous people.
Ah.
You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell. Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism.
Okay.
Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook.
What's it about?
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history.
Ah.
One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called The anti-star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
Oh, that's a
Next
nice
to
way to get an eye infection.
Rachell radio personality Ian Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
Fair enough.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse though, but not too long.
I'm looking for
She
something
understands
else.
She has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I feel
I'm
like
sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
I feel like that's the quintessential bookstore experience though. Another boring book just discarded here.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Okay, I'm not looking for books. I'm looking for a map. I think if there's going to be one, it's going to be here.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name.
Oh, it's a
muttered
detective.
over and over.
Okay, again, I'm looking for something a bit more. Does she have maps or anything? I don't think so. That was published games. What's this over here? Saying something's there, but there isn't anything there. Okay. Is it this? Okay. Alright then. Obviously we can't get it from there. Let's go in the whirling. I think speak to Gart first. Speak to the cook and then speak to Titus and see what authorities to go. Oh, I'll have a little look at my clothes as well to see if I have anything that can add.
Another thing. Great. I love that. Yes.
Yeah, there's nothing else. Okay. Go speak to the chef. He's getting that blue door as well.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence. The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Oh, I don't
Just
understand.
one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer with his brow arched.
What? I don't know.
Horse need more vodka?
Oh.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself!
I might do at
Turning
some
it
point.
up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a
I'll leave the cooking to you.
The cook gives you a long, inspecting look, then shrugs too, and seems to wait for you to speak.
Okay. I will deal with that at some point. So they're putting vodka in the borscht, which is fine. Let's have a look. I need more authority. I think. Logic minus authority, plus drama, plus electrochemistry, conceptualization. What have I got on right now? Plus logic. Reaction speed. That kind of balances itself out, doesn't it? Visual cal and land interfacing, composure, savoir-faire, suggestion, +1 conceptualization. What glasses have I got on right now? It's -1 authority, isn't it? +1 drama. Let's swap those off. Plus one physical instrument. I think we've got a good build. Let's see. As long as we don't end up with a gun in our mouth again, I'll be happy. Hello. I think I'm going to try a different approach.
What is it?
Okay, establish authority.
As
Yeah.
you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco. Does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called
Ah.
Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men. Sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
Wow.
You seen Apricot, old Purdue's daughter? Asked Lieutenant McCoy. Replies Torson. The ass on that one.
Gross.
McCoy shakes his head in appreciation. A bit strange the old man named her Apricot. But, I mean, who am I to judge? Wanna hit the kebab joint?
Wow. Gross. I get it, Titus. You are the real authority. You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer, sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
Got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I'm drunk on the job too. I don't give a shit, just like you guys. No, I'm also a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people. I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer. Also, no idea how to do my job, like you. 2 or 3. I have a beer problem.
Speak for yourself, buddy. I've been running this outfit for 10 years now. You should have seen Martinez before it started. It was like jam rock now.
Okay.
They didn't see shit, man. Kids getting shot. We had 3 shootings a week. Fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Fair enough.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
Ooh.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
He picks the beer back up.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
I'm not about who. It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help. Someone's been raped. She needs counselling. We need to talk to her. There you go.
Titus?
He looks at her.
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
Oh.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect.
Absolutely.
If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
Okay.
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here.
Is that the woman upstairs?
Real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit and blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Yay.
The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Well.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Miss Oranje, disco dancer. Keep your cool. Correct your tie.
Yeah.
Ah!
Blonde. Tall. 2 rooms over from yours.
Okay.
You
Ah.
inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like.
Damn it. I was doing so well.
Fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
It's fine. I can
Whatever
fix
you
it.
do not tell him you know her. That would sound off.
I am just going to talk to her because I feel if I push through this situation, I'm just going to get more and more nervous and potentially fuck up the next part.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Okay, me and Everett talked.
Oh, that it?
Well, I've got to use every hand in my deck.
What's gonna happen if we don't?
Very mature guys. Everett was sent word, right? Why don't you push me some more and find out? I don't like that word. I would never tell on someone. Let's change the subject.
Yeah, I heard him. Now, fuck do you think I'm
Let's be
doing?
grown-ups.
You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word.
Oh, thanks for that.
Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Thomas Hardy, and these are my boys. Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
Thanks.
Explosive laughter follows. To his men, Titus Hardy is a golden god. They want to laugh at his jokes even before they leave his lips. This guy is a born leader.
Let's see.
Just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
Okay.
About fucking time.
Okay. Let's leave. I see. Oh, I've got loot. Yeah, I can fix my morale. That's fine. Right, let's talk to Kim.
Officer, what was that?
What was what? It was nothing. You mean the sweating, fidgeting when you mentioned her name?
Yes.
I think and the sort of quivering jello thing with the eye. I think I know that woman.
Victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
I met her in the hallway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
She knows I don't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
That's it.
This is unprofessional. Not sharing information with me is unprofessional.
I'm sharing it with you now.
His opinion of you has lowered considerably.
I'm sharing it with you now. I'm sorry. I was a mess on Monday. Gotta give me some slack. Come on. Come on now. Okay, let's speak to
The door is closed.
this poor young lady.
Who is it?
A woman's voice answers muffled by the
This is
door.
the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Come on up. Where is she? Let's just check what's... hotel bill calculations looks like she's had an extended stay. What else is there? Pile of dirty clothes, a woman's. Oh. This room has sad all over it. Reminds you of your own. Am I in the wrong place? Oh, there's a tiny window. You see a yard below. The corpse is no longer there.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Let's close that. I could probably go upstairs. You feel someone watching you behind the glass, a woman. Bed has been hastily made. Oh. What is this? Ah, we're on the roof. Hang on. What's this little thought we've got going? Smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. Oh, I always forget I have cigarettes. Cold coffee in an ashtray looks like a hedgehog. Hello.
Welcome to the roof.
Oh, we're on the roof. The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you got here. Is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one. No time for pleasantries. I think I need
Oh
one.
yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
It has. Disco Infernum. Hell you know not of which you speak. There are vortices of dark energy present. But not to hell, to another place. A third place, much different from our world. No, I just trashed the place.
No. That's probably also why the cleaning lady quit.
Oh, I feel bad. 2 women
I'm
quit because of
Pinky
me.
Suragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
I think I have.
Oh yeah. Feel the power.
I have grown accustomed to the power, miss. Once a cop, always a cop. I have very little idea what I'm doing. This is unimportant to the case at hand. Once a cop, always a
Like
cop.
riding a cop-a-cycle.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Oh, I see.
She takes a pensive drag on her menthol cigarette.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Okay.
No need to dilly-dally. She's tough.
I'll go straight to it. I don't want to sound like a namby-pamby. Thanks, coach. I think I'll dilly-dally this time. Oh, medium success, easy success. Let's dilly-dally.
You sound like a namby-pamby.
That's fine.
Coach Physical Instrument is overdoing it, even by my standards. Say something else first.
Okay, what's your name, miss, for the record? Nice room you've got here.
Clausier Amondou.
And where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
And how old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh. What is Orange? What do you do, miss? What's your specialisation?
Something stupid.
Disco
Wanna hear
dancer.
what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts. Ask him if they're cancer.
Wow.
His partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm.
Because he's under a radiator.
He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
What's that?
Oranese lit.
Orange is lit.
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
And what's that about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are. Only the name of the nation changes.
Okay.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Well.
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
How do you make money then? Money's important.
Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese lit.
Being what?
Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Oranje 37.
Oh, nice.
It's the world's most tired smile.
Aw.
Miss Oranje, now there is something you should linger.
It'd be inappropriate to linger. Let's.
All things considered, very. Now linger.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would offer you coffee, but it's garbage. Literally tastes like poison.
She takes a sip. Okay.
The record. So official.
They tell us you've been through something difficult. I noticed your room. I have a personal question. They tell me you've been through.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Were you sexually assaulted?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
I mean.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
It's evening.
Is it?
She takes a look around. The sun sets in the sea. Long shadows pass over the plaza below.
It is evening. Time flies, man.
So were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
Okay.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Okay.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Oh.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Tysus asked you to spice things up for us. Are you sure you weren't? What did happen between you and the victim? Let's start there.
We partied.
Oh. What kind of partying? Point to your bloated face, the kind I do.
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? Keep pointing your face. Didn't know it was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
Well, fair enough.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
Oh.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
You were lovers?
I guess you can say that, yes. A bit.
Oh,
Lovers is such an emotional
weird.
word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be.
How did you two meet?
Lieutenant's voice is quiet and calm.
Downstairs. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing. She misses him.
When
Oh.
was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
It must have been hard for you seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
Wow.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Oh.
Jackpot.
The call reporting the hanging, that was you.
I made it.
Hey.
Appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, we call it snitching.
I'll say nothing, miss. Absolutely nothing.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Rachell, miss.
Before we go on, if it's snitching, then why do it?
Because I couldn't handle it anymore.
Oh.
None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
God, that must have been terrible. Cole's voice was
I didn't
disguised.
exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it how?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
So, she's Scott's mystery phone cutter.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Cool.
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, you'd still be hanging there.
That's pretty much. What can you tell me about him?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe.
Okay, fair enough.
I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
Another puff, more nervous.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
Yeah.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
Okay.
You pissed it all away. All of it. Elysium.
What did they hang him for if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
Yeah, we've been down there.
His role in this strike was... what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines. And against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
Ooh.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Okay.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
Okay.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir?
Oh.
I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Sowing her wild oats.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
Ooh.
She changes balance from one foot to another, crossing her legs.
Okay.
Pretty much.
She cradles her coffee cup in both hands.
Warming them. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life.
Let's ask her that one.
I'm 89% sure.
So you're not entirely sure? Does that mean you're 11% not sure? I got it 89.
You know how it is.
Do you?
Actually I don't.
Maybe you don't.
The ash lands on her jumpsuit. She brushes it off.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
Okay. Okay then. No one deserves to be raped. Sexual assault is a serious matter. I need a serious statement from you. It sounds like something happened. You don't want to acknowledge it. Let's do that one.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer.
Okay.
I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be as flippant if I had been?
Okay.
Get the feeling she might be.
Okay.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
Okay.
As he says so, you feel the young woman looking at you and get a feeling you can't quite put your finger on. A suspicion.
I had something else before we go. A
She
little
nods.
thing.
Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
What are you doing here in the whirling along rags? Hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place.
Yeah. I've contaminated it pretty bad.
Is that why you're out here?
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
And what is the exact nation?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial sad spill in there.
Alcoholism.
Cool. I think I'm developing a pinch of that too. It hasn't done wonders to my taste in interior decoration.
What are you doing here?
Wondering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Rachell?
Here in the whirling.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's try.
She looks
Ah.
Time moves slowly. The triangles of her face rearranging into a weary smile.
Okay.
Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona.
Okay.
You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit.
Yeah, let's have it. All
The
right.
strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Okay, let's
Why
return to
not?
this later.
I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking coffee, most likely.
Okay. What's this?
The same small, heavy door. No lock, in sight.
Where does this lead to?
I don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
I think it's
I
important.
don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support beams and cantilevers.
Tap on the roof with the foot.
A dull thump. Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles from the imperceptible motion of the building.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
Let's push it.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets.
Okay. I don't have enough thing there to kick it. Let's get out here, away from her, and then speak to Kim. Okay.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
Do you think this will make them cooperate?
Then respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did you tell us all of that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Well, fair enough. She seems candid.
You think so? Being candid is the best way to lie.
Oh, that's fair
The
enough.
appearance of candor with some facts thrown in draws attention away from whatever one chooses to omit.
He's a lot
She
smarter
may
than
be trying
me.
to control the pace of the investigation. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our inquiries will bring us back here soon enough.
Okay. I think you are also right, Kim. Let us leave. Let's have a look at the medicines again, actually. Since we've spoken to her. We'll see what meds she's on. So interesting. They...
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an old toothbrush, and pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Quite a collection here.
Anything of note?
Search bottles.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads Nacra.
What's Nacra?
An opioid receptor antagonist.
Like
It's
Narcan.
used for diamorphine overdoses.
Search pill
Among
sheets.
some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Ooh, 97%.
A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
What's so exciting about this orange bottle?
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call
I kind of don't want to do... I want to do a sober run.
Psychological disorders, but what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
Well, she did say they were taking a lot of speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
No. We're doing a sober run because I think the next time I play this I want to do all of the drugs and drink all of the alcohol. Just for the lols. Why did I close the door? There we go. Okay, let's go speak to Titus again. See what we can get from there. Okay. Let's go. Oh. That's my bad, sorry. Hello. I am back. I have spoken to our victim.
It's you again. What is it?
What is it? Let's go over the rape victim again. Says she wasn't raped.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz.
She's your legal representation. You gotta listen to her.
He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole.
Okay.
You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Okay.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
I did think that, yes, that she was a little crazy. Crazy, what are you talking about? She was very lucid.
She wasn't raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you.
I didn't, that was very nice.
His hands become fists.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy.
Her voice rings through the room like a warning shot.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody. Goddamn, no one tells you to put your fists down.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
Oh.
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
Oh, tape. Give me that, please.
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Tape,
Here,
please.
jerkwad, listen to this shit. Then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
What's on this tape?
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why. Won't you listen to it?
Where'd you get it?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
Ooh, so you booked them how?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
I fucking love logistics.
Understood. You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Ah, okay.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Ooh, the chief picks his beard back up to. It's always good to know what everyone's thinking.
Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
Okay. I think.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Okay.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Okay, I'm going to leave off for now. Well, succeeded 2 things in a row. That's good. Okay, right. I think I might have an idea where I could get a tape player from. The pawn shop. Because he was watching stuff, wasn't he? So he might have one. Oh my god! I've gone too far. Let's go in there. Oh, I didn't go far enough. we got off here?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I'm looking for something to play tape for police
A
business.
tape? We have boom boxes for sale that will play it. Check the shelves.
Okay. What's up
The
there?
boom boxes on the shelf look well loved and well travelled.
Oh yeah.
Chipped, dented.
That was a
They stare at you
good
with the
guess.
unblinking eyes of their tape reels. One especially catches your eye.
Ooh.
Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Okay.
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
Can I just play on a tape on one of the boom boxes real quick?
Sorry, man. I can't be giving out freebies. Never have, won't now.
Okay. Shop clip this state. Huh?
Is the Harman Welshie W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel format.
Ooh.
4mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little.
Let's see if I can negotiate it.
It'll set you back 12 real. A discount? I do have to keep the lights on, man. It's 12 real.
Just don't ask him for the smallest amount. You'll insult him. The others will work.
Fair enough, businessman. 12 it is. How does 10 real sound? Make it 8. Let me hit you with this. Can I try? Let's be cheeky.
I say it's 12 real. 4 is a total rip-off. It's not even a number.
What did I say? And what did you do? Damn it, man. You're buying it for 12 now, I guess.
That's all. I've got some clothes I can pawn.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Something I'd like to sell.
Sure. Let me have a look. I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
He looks you up and down quickly.
And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Your mother is a necrotic object. I'm fun. Look at me sparkle in the light of the projector.
Okay, check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking
What have I
of
got?
selling?
I've got a shot put ball. Let's... You know what? Fuck it. Shot put ball. Pawn. Close. Item last shot put ball. Okay.
Another time, perhaps.
Let's buy that.
The boomboxes wait on the shelf.
And here
I
you
need
are.
it.
Quality sound reproduction on the
I
go.
should have negotiated
It'll
better.
play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Okay. Let's leave before I lose any more money. I mean, I'm up monetarily on the day, so that's fine. Right, let's equip this tape player then. Tape player in hand. Then we what do we have? That one. Interact.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is rooted behind the magnetic reader.
Okay.
You push command set and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachell. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Another loud screech, some kind of machinery.
The harbor. That's the sound of a Valsum crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too.
Oh.
Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style.
Yeah.
Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your portal-reel. The tape stops spinning.
What was that at the very end? Silence.
End of recording.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
He also sounded inebriated.
Still.
The lieutenant looks at the tape. You're familiar with this look now. It's his look of suspicion.
There's more going on here than we know.
Who is this Corsi?
It could be short for Cortenat, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. The third one must be relaying the signal.
Okay, and what's Koiho?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safri. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about. Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
Okay, what now?
I think we've got a few more questions for Classy, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
Okay.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night.
Okay.
The contrast feels chilly, inappropriate even.
Okay. I'm just trying to think. Oh, I've got more skill points. Cool. What time is it now? Let's put that away for a start. I'm gonna run around with my boombox. Come on now, let's be serious. Oh, I might go and give Thingy a pin back because I'm not. Let's be real, I'm not gonna pawn that. I have a list of things that I should be doing. I'm completely ignoring it. Let's go check the body and see if we can look at it anymore. If we've got more probable cause. Let's have a little look in here. Oh, that's not how we get to the. We go round. Where are you? Okay.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red.
Still low.
The freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Tell me something, dead man.
Looney Rooney.
How do you like it in the fridge?
Like it a lot, brother. This really is your finest hour. You're a genius. A regular Corporal Angelo.
Okay, that's enough.
Come back later, Corporal. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my...
Okay. Oh, look at me navigating in the dark. Let's get out of here. Okay, let's go speak to her again. Oh, let's give you your pin back actually while I'm here.
Oh, hello, dear.
Oh, actually, I'll take it so that so her husband knows it's me. Right, okay. I'm going to indent. That's how he knows his wife is looking for him. go back. I wonder how chaotic it gets if you do like a let's take all the alcohol and drugs run. I've no idea why I chose to do a sober run, I just did. It seemed like the right thing to do. Hello.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking.
Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states he intended to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down.
Okay.
This does not surprise her.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
Okay, on this tape he specifically identifies you.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via the encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Mm.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Those are the exact words he used.
That was practically his pickup line.
Okay. Not the best pickup line. I could see how it would work for someone who is very bored and taking a lot of drugs.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style? He
Yep.
liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Kohoi,
The young woman lights a new cigarette with the butt of an old one.
he wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Why say things like that? Machismo, do you think he was trying to scare people?
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his,
Coping mechanism?
running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in years all rolled into one person, then cast in Norani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
And weren't you afraid?
Afraid of what? That tape the Hardy Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil.
Okay.
Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Kohoi. I would be tearing it up Soldier of the Apocalypse style.
She wouldn't. She doesn't have the full Hoy in her.
Okay.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things in Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
So
There was a
strange.
small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Let's return to this later. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit more. I'll do a little bit more. It's not 9 o'clock yet. Do I want to speak to Titus Hardy again right now? Let's go out here and have a look at our tasks. What we need to do. Because I need to get to 9 o'clock before I can speak to the other guy. So let's have a little look. So we have talked to Titus about the dog gun and Megamix. So we've done that one. Get 2 signatures for ever out. We can't do that yet. Special borscht. Send the victim's body to processing. Find working class husband. We can't do that yet. Close the water lock. Can't do that yet. Smoker on the balcony. Sometime after 9. Okay, find the morale. So we need to get to 9 o'clock. We can try and speak to Titus. I don't know if he's going to tell us anything. Let's go down. I'm just trying to think. Let's okay. Can't speak to you. I 2 seconds. I have a feeling that that big guy, the strikebreaker, is one of the other guys. So I want to see if there's anything we can speak to him about before we speak to Titus, because I also kind of want to speak to the smoking guy as well, interview the smoking guy before I do any of that, because I feel like I'm missing something. There's a bit of information here that I'm missing. Let's go have a little look. I also need to do the borscht. I don't know whether to like whether I need to put the vodka in the borscht for that to finish, but we'll do. Okay. Where are you? Where is it? There we are. Stood right next to him. Hello. Okay.
What's it to you?
Okay.
Big mess caused by Union greed. But I only fight for the rights of people.
Okay.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I've been there.
It was a long time ago. What's it to you? No, don't think we've met before. I came to help out people.
The man has turned his attention elsewhere. He shakes his fist slowly while observing you from the corner of his eye.
Okay. I was hoping to get a bit more info out of him, but obviously not. Right. Let's go. Where can I get a map from? Hang on. Do you know what? I'm just going to Google where to get a map from. It's in the bookstore, so I was right. It is in there. Let's go in here. Backmost corner. I get it already? Map. Okay. I do not have it. I need a copy. It says backmost corner. Where would that be? Up here. Around here. Ah!
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove.
I just missed it last time I was here.
The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Rachell, and a map of Martinez.
Let's see if I can buy them.
Sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
Okay.
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Why is that one so cheap?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
Ooh, interesting.
But when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago, they also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
What happened then?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
Okay, I'm just gonna buy it because I need it.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
I've got a little bit of cash. Okay. Leave. Let's go outside. Did I talk to you last time I passed?
Hello, sir. How is the investigation going? Found any curses yet?
Yes, I found a way.
That's great. I hope exciting adventures lie ahead. And maybe you can help Mother become less afraid.
Who is that pointing to the woman browsing the books?
That's Auntie Billy. She's nice if a bit distressed.
She's your aunt?
No, sir. She's a working woman who comes to look at the books a lot.
Why is she distressed?
I think she is a bad husband. Not very nice or helpful.
I am but a working man.
Sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
Okay, I get you. I, for example, cannot stop making this face. Okay, yeah, what's the next person comes? You have to ceremony them all again. So it is then, soldier on.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What time are we on? What time are we on? I'm just going to jiggle myself out the way a little bit. Oh, we've got half an hour. Okay, who else can we speak to? I need to kill half an hour because I want to get in that building and speak to the smoking man before I speak to Titus, because he might have... Oh, look at that. Damaged ledger. Oh, look at that. One from Handel series. Hanged Man. Mirror. Jamile Om. Oh, cool. Interesting. Got all the little things there. So we're here. So this is the area we're gonna explore tomorrow, I think. Okay. Right. I need to waste some time, so I'm going to do that for a bit. Okay. So I killed some time for a bit. I just went and spoke to random NPCs. So it's after 9 now. So we're going to go and see if that guy is in his room. And see if we can get some more intel. And then I think we're going to go to bed. Well, I'm gonna see if I can steal the boots. I've decided I'm going to try and steal the boots. Okay, so then we go up here. Ooh. You hear distant traffic, night is falling in on the city. Okay. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. Ah, okay. Let's go. Hello. Hello.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. No
Knock.
one answers.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
No one answers.
We should return
Ah.
tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Okay, let's leave. I was chancing my arm anyway, really. Okay. Maybe I should try wasting a bit more time. She out in the rain. Oh, actually, let's go and have a little chat with Joyce and see if there's anything new that she can tell us. Hello.
Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
She pats her wet raincoat.
All around you, rain keeps falling down. On the wooden boards she's standing on, and on the water around you.
Neither do I. Pat your similarly wet cloak.
Good choice. Now, I suspect you had questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day. Am I right?
Okay. By the way, I've talked to Everett Clark.
You have. And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Finally, time to choose sides.
I didn't. He's a beautiful man, beautiful and just. Eric Clare is a hero of the workers' movement. He is a champion I've sworn fealty to. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. I can do business with him. For a socialist, he's reasonable. He's not the champion I have chosen. I wish to swear fealty to you and your cause of capital. It's not important. If I liked him, I was doing my job.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't
I'm on the
expect
side of
you to
whatever
share
makes it.
anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt Vern myself. However, if you felt like discussing something...
I am just going to do whatever it takes to get this solved and
How
to
can
get
I
the best
stop
outcome
you?
for everyone.
Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Hilarious.
Tell her she'll like you for it.
I don't care if she likes me or
Yes,
not.
your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
The money you gave me, would it that make things weird if I shared information? I mean, Mr. Everett is helping me find his gun. He asked me to open the door. He asked me to deliver an envelope. Let's do this one.
Weird? Oh no. One of the positive things to come from the revolution is the unhindered exchange of information, you see. Even when it comes to trade secrets.
Trade secret.
Which isn't to suggest our talks constitute corporate espionage. Even if they did, it would be fine. But they don't, since you logged the money as a donation, and this is clearly just gossip between friends.
I mean, yeah.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual.
Name
Ready
was
for
settlement.
Yes. I've been meaning to go there.
She looks over the bay.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want to go there?
He wants to build a youth centre here for the children of Martinez. You're quite fond of this village, aren't you? So you're sad you can't buy the place. Let's try that one.
Should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders.
Ooh.
He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another.
You've been to Martinez
Yes,
before.
I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not.
Sounds like you miss those times.
Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from us on with our shiny boats, like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08. Imagine.
She tosses her head. She sounds a bit
She's
like the other girl.
sentimental, right? You don't know enough about her to find out why exactly. She will keep her secrets for now.
Let's...
A youth centre with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it.
Her eyes run across the water
Go
remorsefully.
ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him. Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
Wow.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information?
Not really. I haven't done it yet.
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Oh. That's so helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you and
I'm just pissing him off.
he's able to contain the anger and surprise.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this to gauge their reactions. It's all part of it.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
He says it's almost ready to be found soon.
Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you. Anyway, was there anything else you've heard?
He asked me to open a door.
I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
No, like a real door to someone's home.
A real door?
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
It's useful to the case.
Detective. Police work is rarely pretty, but it sounds like you did what you had to do.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal, and it was not for nothing.
He turns to you.
This seems serious.
I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
And we're just gossiping. We're just gossiping. Union's militant wing organised the lynching. Everett says the Wild Pines sent mercenaries after the Union, now one's dead. Everett asked the Union's militant wing to fully cooperate with the investigation. I told him about the mercenary tribunal and he doesn't seem too worried. That's all I've got to say.
Misinformation. This is all because we haven't shared information on the lynching yet. See? Already the adversary uses it to their advantage. Don't let him.
Okay.
Hurry up on that probe. The moment you tell me you're finished at the traffic jam, I will gladly tell you the company's side of the story.
She was worried for a moment that she's overplayed her hand by not sharing info sooner. Then she settles down, curious to hear more.
How benevolent. Hopefully they'll help you sort this whole business out, if they haven't already.
While we appreciate your assistance, ma'am, I'm afraid we can't discuss the specifics of an ongoing investigation with you.
That is only fair.
I've said all I can.
I hope it yields something. Otherwise you'll have opened that door for naught.
I don't want to do this, so let's do this one.
Brinkmanship or saber rattling? Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress?
We were alone and he seemed very sure of his ability to keep things in control. He wasn't trying to impress anyone. I think he wants things to escalate. You're right, he was probably just showing off to me. I think maybe he does.
He wants you and me to believe he wants to go to war.
Quite possibly, yeah. He
There's
is a
always that
politician.
risk, ma'am. But if I may offer my opinion,
You do that, Kim.
he means it.
There we go.
I'll think it over, Detective. Thank you for relaying this information to me.
Yeah.
She tries to hide it, but some great doubt is spreading within her. There is a crown slowly cracking above her head.
What's the great
Can't
doubt?
say, only that she's hiding the magnitude of it from you.
Is everything alright?
Yes, of course. Everything's fine. Perhaps there's more gossip you'd like to share.
I'm not going to tell her who's done the lynching.
What you've said is quite enough. You've given me a lot to consider, and may have helped me prevent this conflict from escalating.
Okay.
That, hero, feels good, doesn't
Yeah.
it? You should relay confidential information more often.
Of course, Detective.
Excuse me?
You can always drop by later, should something come up.
Okay. Let us leave. I like Joyce, but I'm also very wary of her because I recognise what she is. And like, she can be very useful, but she'll only be useful to me as long as she finds me useful. As long as I'm able to do what she needs me to do, then she's going to cooperate, you know what I mean? It's kind of like everybody, they will just do... I'm kind of getting strung along. I wonder if we can...
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old window.
Mysterious door scene, you've been here for a long time. Perception sight. I could try it.
Nothing.
Ah.
Just black tangles like...
Okay. What time is it? Let's check. 9:30. Who's this? Can't speak to them. Him. Can't speak to him. Can we speak to any of these? No. So I'm just going to kill some time. Talking about cryptids, I think.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
About your pin.
I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, dear. I confess I am glad to see it again.
Oh, nice.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
See, I pulled it back.
Now, what else, sweetie?
You know, to hell with it. Let's have more cryptids.
Of course, officers. Is there a particular cryptid you two are interested in learning about?
The tiniest one.
Cryobacter catlensis.
Cryobacter catlensis.
Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kutla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
What's so special about
The
it?
bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history, Mijanou
Wow.
disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study. No doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
Wait, she injected herself with it? You mean there is an immortal geologist wandering the world? I don't understand. Why would you prolong your life? Being alive is terrible. I intend to live forever. As a symbol, she was preparing for the end time. She wanted to witness and record twilight proceedings. Immortal bacteria, mortal geologist. That's too wild.
Yes, the bacteria had survived in the ice since times immemorial. It is not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
That is not
Actually,
a good thing to do.
A little hard to see. But do go on.
Yes, and she's quite mad too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so
Brain
that
damage,
even her
that.
oldest friends were forced to pull away. We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
Wow. What's the most
The
dangerous
gnome
cryptid?
of Jeroma.
The gnome of Jeroma. That sounds terrifying. The gnome of Jeroma. That doesn't sound too bad.
It is. None of its victims
Oh my
survived.
god.
Grieving relatives never
Oh my
even found
god.
their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
What the heck?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a ungainly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Wow.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of this very little species?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a ruse for science.
Hello. Jumpy today. Are there any invisible cryptids?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
You're right, Kim, it's childish, but I need to know. Shh, Kim, she's going to tell me about the invisible cryptid. What is it? Let's go, you.
Okay, I won't spoil your fun. What is the invisible cryptid?
To be fair, Kim, I could be getting absolutely off my face right now, so...
It's the Call de Mama d'Aqua. Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Call de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
What does it sound like?
It's such a high-pitched sound that us humans can't hear it, nor can other animals. It could be ringing right outside your window and you wouldn't even know it. Could be anywhere. Everywhere, even.
Wow.
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory. That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mama d'Aqua's. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing.
They cancel each other out?
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Oh, that's sad.
Great regret washes over her. A wending cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have
Don't
been
blame her.
recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Call de Mama d'Aqua population anywhere.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, man.
Fair enough.
I'm glad you did, dear.
Could it be here?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
Maybe it's predatory.
What if it's predatory?
It's not. Don't worry. If it were predatory, we would have found it by the damage it inflicts.
That's true.
I wouldn't be so sure. What if the damage is also invisible?
What about what?
Man, I just can't get enough of these
Glad you like
cryptids.
them, but I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
I will. Ooh. What's that?
Honorable one, You have accumulated a substantial amount.
Yeah.
You are a man most virtuous.
Wait, there were honor points. I'm only trying my best. It's the most any of us can do. Hold your horses. This is a mistake. Wait, there were honor points.
Of course there were honor points. Did you think no one was paying attention to all of your honorable deeds? Honorable one.
I'm only trying my best.
The modesty on this one. Another 10 honor points for you, sir.
Why, thank you.
All on the fast track to becoming one of the rarest, most revered of all police officers, an honor cop.
Isn't honor sort of an archaic concept? My honor is my life. I don't want this. I really don't care about honor at all.
Living in the name of virtue and doing noble deeds while expecting nothing in return is not archaic. How can you even think that? Selflessness forms the basis for the warrior code, an ageless code, as fit for nomadic ill-clad tribes traversing the vast red plateau in Provincia Gordi, as it is for your neighborhood postman.
A warrior code, you say? I do feel like a warrior. This whole thing is beginning to sound very me. Sounds rather arrogant and secretive self-regard.
No. You see, you're putting the need of others above yours. You, nothing not even praise. You always get the short, noble end of the stick. Don't think about it too much. Just say it. Are you ready to get knee-deep in honor?
I mean, yeah.
Yes, your deeds have spoken for you, honorable one. But to fully drape oneself in an eternal cloak of honor, a ritual must be completed. A rite of honor. Even among the honorable, only the most dignified are deemed worthy. But you, O honorable one, have excelled. In honor comes from deep within you. And to truly know oneself, to know one's honor, one must reach deep within oneself and touch one's honor. You need to bring the thumb of your right hand, your sword hand, to your rectum and stick it in there to form the Arch of Honors.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Most dishonorable are those who have known honor, carried honor in their hearts, and then disowned honor. They are the honor fallen. You brought much shame on your family today. Your name will forever be tarnished by this most shameful of deeds. Be forever banished, shameful one.
I think she'd be horrified if I did that in front of her. What time is it? I've got 10 minutes. Okay. Talk to Kim for 10 minutes.
Yes?
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right. You look dumb if you keep the lieutenant waiting for too long.
Let's talk about Kim.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have a more rapport. Come on, Lieutenant, open up a little. You're right, what's there to know about a lame binoclad?
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul, so was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity, and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting. You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
That's correct.
Just asking, passing the time.
That makes him a binoclad. Completely unconscious.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal person.
Yeah, pretty much. Secret? Ah! Go on.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you. It's like you're locked down.
What's happening to me?
Anything the matter, detective?
I'm gonna have a stroke.
Goddamn right something's the matter. Lieutenant Eyebrow here thinks he can shut you down like some browless freak. Thinks you're just going to lie back and take it. Let's show him. Raise your brow high, up to high noon.
Nothing at all.
The lieutenant immediately grasps the stakes. His gears turn as he prepares a devastating counter. This could get ugly.
What are we doing?
Now counter his counter. Brow to the troposphere. Full hoist.
Oh, if someone gets hurt.
The die is cast. This is street style brow fighting. Won't survive.
There you go.
The lieutenant anticipates your move, but can neither deflect nor parry your counter assault. A single drop of sweat trickles down his cheek.
Hold steady.
An almost imperceptible smirk inside the lieutenant. His shoulders relax, his eyebrow casually descending as he tries his best to look relaxed. Nonchalant even. A graceful retreat, so smooth you'd almost think there was no battle at all.
Yay!
There, you've breached his defenses. His secrets are yours.
All right. I guess there is one thing.
Tell me.
I have, on a few occasions, when I was young and foolish, smoked hemp.
I mean cannabis.
Yes, cannabis. The hemp. I rolled it into a small paper tube and lit it on fire. Then I inhaled the fumes. That was it.
Oh.
Is that enough of a secret for you?
It is.
It's barely a secret. Everyone smoked hemp.
I appreciate your
It's not a
honesty.
big deal. I don't do it anymore. But it happened a few times in my 20s.
Yeah. Sure.
Yes?
That's all.
Good.
We're gonna go
Let's
to
change
bed.
the subject.
That was enjoyable. Okay. Well, that was fun. I killed time a little bit. See you in the morning. Oh. Nothing. Is he gone? Okay, I'm gonna go and do something naughty. What's this? Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. I'm gonna go do something really naughty. Don't mind me. It's coming through. Bye. Gonna get the dead man's boots. What's this?
Was that? Could it be the Col de Mama d'Aqua? No. There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear. Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. Go after it. No. Too late. It's gone.
Ah.
There is no ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets.
Okay.
So it does. It's gone. All that's left for you is the disco.
Okay. Well, I'm going to equip my torch. equip my torch. And we are gonna go this way. Down here. Oh no, I'm trapped. Oh, there it is. Where is it? There it is.
The bear's eyes are still glowing. The body is reluctant to let go of the boots, as though it were its last bit of dignity. You're going to need to summon all your strength for this undertaking.
Okay.
Whatever you're planning to do, you need to do it before you catch pneumonia in the cold draft coming from deep inside the fridge.
Okay, pull on the right boot.
It's not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the putrid polymer sock beneath the boot.
On the left one?
It feels like the leg is going to come off along with the boot, but you're able to get the boot to move a centimetre or two.
Okay.
See? The corpse doesn't care if you try to take his boots. He doesn't need them. He's probably... This is the right method. Yeah. It takes some time, but eventually the boots come off, with nasty slices of polymer sock stuck to even bigger pieces of skin and rotting flesh. Not good. Let's pin this on the bear. The ice bear tore up his legs with its claws. As for the boots, you can't possibly do anything with them until you've cleaned and disinfected them thoroughly. Yes, these absolutely need to be washed before. The stink is incredible.
Okay.
Didn't the Whirling have a kitchen?
Okay. Right. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneaky, sneak. Oh. Sneak, sneak, sneak. We are going to go and wash these boots and then we're going to go to bed. And then we are done for the day, I think. So, let's go this way. Excuse me. Nothing to see here. Man with a torch. Right. Let's get rid of the torch. Why is my mouse being so jumpy? Okay. Please. It's ridiculous. Okay. It's a pot of water. What is this?
This industrial gas-powered stove has been used to prepare food for many hungry hostel guests. There are several pots and pans on hand. Getting the corpse residue out of these boots is going to require patience, and also a huge pot full of boiling water, soap, and white vinegar.
Okay, check out the
commercial
cookware.
pot draws your attention. It's very large, gigantic even. It could be used to make enough stew to feed an entire city, and also to boil a putrid pair of death boots. Far
Death
away,
boot stew.
in the darkness of a makeshift morgue behind Station 41's Lazarus, Dr. Nix Gottlieb cuts into the cold, dead feet of a murder victim. The veins are oddly black. He suspects a neurotoxin.
Okay.
There is a variety of soaps and bleaches in the cabinet to the left of the stove. There is also a bottle of white vinegar in the cabinet next to the fridge.
Cool. Let's
This
get
is going
those.
to take the hard stuff too. Use as much as you can.
Let's do both.
The delicious smells of cheap soap and vinegar waft up from the pot. All right now, chef. Light up the stove and boil them. The strong smell of vinegar forces you to step away from the pot. The water slowly comes to a boil. Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from the lining of the boots. They float to the bubbling surface.
Gross.
The boots look cleaner and cleaner. Those bits of human flesh are beginning to look cooked. You can smell it too.
Hope nobody eats
Just
it.
like beef stew.
A little more.
That's it, chef. The boots are as clean as they're going to get.
Yeah.
Steam dense with the smell of strange meat disappears into the vent above the stove.
Dump the sock of flesh stew. Examine new
Pair
boots.
of real beauties. The boots are shiny, hot, and reek of vinegar. Just perfect.
Master chef out. Okay, time for bed. Ooh. It's been a very productive day. Off we go to bed. Let's see what our dreams contain. Poor Kim's probably like lying in his bed thinking everything's fine. A little chaotic entity next door. Okay. Sleep.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Okay, go to sleep.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your best to fall asleep.
Okay, let's see what tonight's dreams are.
Here we are again, my broken bud.
Oh god, the
Waves
limbic
are
system.
coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself.
You are terrifying.
You're not cooperating. Brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it.
Called being
Your
over 40.
belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot. Because of the pain.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
I'm sorry, cells. It's all me. It's my fault. It's all the system's fault. The system failed me. This body's worthless anyway. No one else. No one does anything nice to it. It's my fault. I drink all the things.
You're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
These are my just desserts. I will endure this pain with dignity. Hey, what is this? I was on the express to Zero Home. I'm an artist and liver damages my art. I think I need medical attention.
There's no dignity here.
Oh, fair enough.
Only reflections of your body mass. Flashes of the day. You keep coming back to yourself in the mirror. But why? To admire all your accomplishments?
Wow.
You're just stuck here. In the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Just get me out of here then. Back to the other place. I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them. Human beings will always betray you. Split the difference.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
Wow.
Some of them are nice. Others are scared.
That's true.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some great
Giant.
awareness? Look at all these lights blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm calling it a day. Oh, that made my body hurt. That's because I'm old. You know what I mean? I feel like we got shit done. We boxed some jobs off. I'm pretty proud of what we've achieved so far. So next week we'll be starting day 3. We'll be opening up the lock and going exploring over the other side and hopefully solving a heckin' murder. But thank you very much for joining me. If you would like to hang out with me some more, there is an end card coming up with a link back into my channel. If you're interested in gardening and allotments and baby foxes, I have a second channel for that, which is linked down below. And you are quite welcome to check that out. Have a lovely week. I will see you next week. Bye bye.